golden flashes. We'll kick it away to start. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Line gets set, first down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. To throw, it's Griffin. Keeps looking downfield. It'll be incomplete, trying to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
And I tell you what, when you got a guy that is that good at dissecting your defense, you better get pressure. Nice job by the defense, hurrying him up, speeding up the thought process.
Offense gets set for second down. Using his legs, it's Kiner. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making the tackle for a loss.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. They're throwing for it on fourth down. And the pass is intercepted. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
All right, I know it's early, but it's just one drive, right? You got to put this behind you. It isn't how you wanted to open up. It isn't how you wanted to start. This offense has got to go to the sidelines, get with the coach, settle down, and figure out the game plan for the rest of the game.
On first down, here comes this offense. They'll put the tight end in motion. Looking to move it through the air. Taking a shot on the first play. And it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed and with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Leaves it with the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. This quarterback part of their running game. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Tigers want to move quickly. Quarterback will keep it. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Offense lining up quickly. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Just when they're looking run, now up top. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cover the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. They're lining up to boot it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Motion from the offense. To the air, it's Bradley. They're bringing heat. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They want to run this quarterback. And with that stop, we are headed for the end of the first quarter.
Clemson 7, Kent State 0.
Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. This is a designed run. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got it up, and they'll mark it at the 23. Clemson is quick to the line. Just going to keep it after the snap.
RD, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not...
Headed to the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Can the defense stop them again on close to the end zone? And the ball's out. Touchdown, Tigers. And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Holy cow, how about that? You think he's going in for the score. It looks like he's going to get it. He fumbles the football. Who's going to get it? Johnny on the spot.
It's a fake. Holder looking to throw. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Kent State 0.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Lofts one high and deep. He's got it on the right. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Looking to throw, it's Bradley. Trying to get to him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After the incompletion, it's second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
This quarterback is so lucky that ball wasn't picked off. Of course, he threw a pick on the last drive, and this one the defender dropped. This quarterback's got to get his act together.
Now facing a third and long. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They hoped to get him in space, create running room, and there just wasn't anything there.
I love the third down, aggressive, in-your-face defense, not giving you any room to run down the field. Great job by the defense. They saw the throw, the quick pass, reacted to it, got him on the ground for a loss.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. He'll turn it loose out to the right. Grabs it inside the 10. How about that one? Fourth and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the first down.
Man, does that sting defensively. You get him in the perfect situation. You know.
Touchdown, Golden Flashes. A great catch and run for 6.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And the returner will be brought down.
First and 10.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And this almost feels like a free play on second and inches. 3 wide receivers to the right. Looking for a man. It's Griffin. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. The Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looks as if he's going to run it. Across the 45. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. A lot of urgency for this offense. On second down, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Moss. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Quarterback keeper. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. Clemson trying to put its paws on a productive red zone trip. Quarterback keeps it. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback checking off. Out of the shotgun on third down. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
On 4th down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. Smashes it between the uprights. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Fair catch called for and made. Inside 10 seconds to go and the half clock reads 9. It is 1st and 10. He wants to throw. He tries to take the top off. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, the defender got his hand on that one, tipped it up in the air, and offense, man, they're lucky that one wasn't picked.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. At the 35, he's got room. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Clemson 16,
Clemson will kick this deep to get the second half underway. Guess that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense getting set for first down. Movement here from the tight end. Looking to throw, it's Bradley. And the defense gets to the quarterback. And that Clemson defensive front getting their paws on dudes and making their presence felt.
And, Reese, that's how they built their dynasty. I mean, I know the offense was flash and sizzle and was really good, but, man, it's the Dexter Lawrence and the Christian Wilkins in the defense.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. So you come out of the locker room for the second half, and right away, you throw a pick.
Bad news, too, because you go into the locker room and you sort of regroup, and you start thinking about how you're going to attack this defense, what adjustments you're going to make. You feel like you got a good plan running out of the locker room, and then to throw a pick right away, man, that is a gut punch.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Now on the move.
You know, they went QB designed run, but there just was nowhere for the quarterback to go. Couldn't go outside, and there was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They lose it.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That's caught. It's Cameron. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Clemson jumps to the line. A run for the quarterback. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
The defense.